That's fine.
We're back. Still fighting Armstrong. We're gonna do it.
You do it, Sean.
I'm at like
I believe in you,
3,000% fucking mad right now.
The game is just being a hard ass on you.
Yeah, it is.
But I was talking about the Marty Rathbone and the Scientology like peeping toms that they hire to like videotape, and the Louis Theroux documentary. They started following him during his documentary, and so he just like Louis Theroux does. He walks up to him. He's like, "Could I ask why you filming us?" And he's like all polite.
It's just like, dude, I could get material out of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Whatever. So he actually like approaches them.
Saves me from having to do some work here.
I mean, this is conflict here. This is good.
Yeah.
So he actually does talk to them, and like he knows exactly all these people's names because of Marty like telling them who these people are.
Yeah, right.
So he's like, "Yeah, I know who you are." And the cameraman's like, "They just hired me to do this. Like, I'm just a hired hand," and like washing his hands.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Like, all right.
I don't want this to fuck the rest of my life up.
Yeah. They just hired me for this, whatever. Because that's their only outlet is to like film you and like put that in their archives, I guess.
Right. It's like globally, they're like massive decline of Scientologists, but financially they're like richer than they've ever been. It's crazy.
Yeah, they are.
But that's what comes with getting celebrities and shit, and rich, influential people.
This is scary.
It is.
Wonder if Travolta ever thinks like, man, maybe I should have saved some of that money instead of giving it to the church, so I'd still have some right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, Travolta's rich, but he'd be turbo rich. And especially he's not in much for anything now, because his creepy persona has prevailed now at this point.
I know he's.
I guess he was in the trial of O.J. Simpson or whatever.
Yeah.
He was in that. But that's about it. Like, he doesn't do shit now. I think half the reason Cruise still gets stuff is because of all the ridiculous shit he does. They know people will go see it. They're just like, let's make everything like Mission Impossible and people will go see it.
Pretty much. The last Mission Impossible was great though.
Dude, I've enjoyed most Mission Impossible.
They fucking did it again.
They've most of them have been fun ass movies. The one that was originally my favorite is probably the worst one, actually, being the second one. When I was little, I loved that movie, and that was like one of my first DVDs.
Right. With all the masks.
Yeah. When they fought the fucking disease or whatever, Chimera.
Right.
3 was when they started getting awesome.
Yeah.
That was the Abrams one with Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Whew. And the Ghost one.
And they just got more ridiculous.
Ghost
yeah.
Protocol, and then
they kept ramping up the ridiculousness.
The Rogue one.
Yeah.
Batista? No, what was in that one?
There's
the girl.
Batista's in the new one?
The Girl Hunt. The girl version of Ethan Hunt.
Just a second.
Was that the Rogue Nation one?
Rogue Nation, probably, yeah.
That one was good. You can do it, Sean. You can do it now. Come on, man. Line up the...
So, yeah, there's 3, then Ghost Protocol, then Ghost Protocol was tight. That was the one with, fucking...
What? Damn it. It didn't fucking do the thing.
Oh, what's his fuck? Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
I think that was like, we're gonna insert this guy just in case Tom Cruise doesn't want to do these anymore.
Like Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm here if you need me, I guess.
Then it was Ghost Protocol, then Rogue Nation. Now they're on 6. JJ's a producer on it still. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's still a Bad Robot company, isn't it? Or Bad Robots?
Well, as long as he's producing it, yeah.
I keep forgetting Emilio Estevez was in the first one.
Oh, yeah!
Is that funny?
Holy shit.
It's been a while. Emilio! Emilio!
Yep. Thought maybe I could break that.
We can do it, Sean.
I'm supposed to be stronger than this.
He just one nanopaste
Right?
to give you a boost.
Drop another one? Okay, good.
Oh no, Blade Runner. That's what Batista's in. Blade Runner 2049.
Right, and he was in the James Bond.
Yeah, Spectre.
Yep.
He did good in that. Batista actually is
Very
one of
menacing.
those few wrestlers that can actually kind of do things in movies.
Yeah, if there's a good part for it, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, like, as much as it annoyed me in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, like, Drax being just this, like, jolly laughing oaf, like, being outwardly, like, jovial and shit is not that easy.
Yeah. And he was kind of playing up the fact that he was somewhat of an autist.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what they're...
Because you got to relate to all these people.
Alright, because someone, like a parent or something, came up to him after Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, or on the internet or some shit, and said that her son, who's autistic, really loved the movie because he felt that Drax was like him.
Right. He doesn't get metaphors, and
Right.
he doesn't get...
Comic books,
Why would I
though...
have wiped my finger across his throat?
Yeah, comic books, though, Drax is a fucking human that got turned into the Destroyer. And is actually just a hardcore badass.
Ooh, you got away from that one. That was...
That is not the comic relief of everything.
Oh, shit.
If anything, he's like the dour motherfucker that just fucking's like, let's fucking murder people.
Did you like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
I enjoyed it and had fun, but
That's all I say about the Marvel movies and the DC
here's the
movies.
thing with me.
They're fun movies.
Well, I mean,
I wouldn't
but that's
rank
not,
them up there as like the best quintessential.
I'm not gonna diminish the good Marvel movies by saying that that's like par for the course. You know what I mean? Because there's some of them, like the last two Captain America movies, and like first Guardians, and like shit, I can't say it for much more than those. We're like actually like good movies. You know what I mean? Like actual
the Winter
good
Soldier
movies.
movie was awesome.
Winter Soldier was like one of the best like spy thrillers we've had in a while.
I know, it was like putting like, James Bond, Jason Bourne
Yeah,
into the
like-
Marvel universe.
Like that. So I'm not gonna like diminish those by saying that Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, I guess it is kind of par for the course because most Marvel movies are kind of eh.
Stupid fire.
But like the problem I had with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is the fact that the first two acts are basically just, which you could argue I guess is but basically pointless and just serve to set up a few things. And all the shit happens in the third act. Like, you don't get any of the like Gamora Nebula like sister conflict shit, like any hashing out of that until the very end. Like all the fight shit, obviously, like with the reveal of Ego was kind of being the bad guy is kind of the beginning of Act 3, but like all the stuff with the Sovereign was kind of like just there to get them to go to Ego,
Okay.
and that was pretty much kind of like Drax was just pointless comic relief. Baby Groot was a distraction, and Rocket had some weird, like, I don't get along with my friends storyline that wasn't
he
really
had, like,
necessary.
A existential crisis.
But that wasn't really necessary, though, because it's just like...
That was his arc in the movie, yeah. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't... people call me a raccoon. I
But
don't
that was
feel
fleshed out in the
good
first
about
movie,
it.
right?
Yeah,
We
he
know
still
that.
he still has a bone to pick about
But
people
and then
owning
he's
that.
the thing is, like, they're fighting all the time, and I'm like, that's part of this movie universe is the fact they are fighting all the time. So why is this all of a sudden starting to wear on you?
Right.
And why is this becoming an issue? And like, basically, like the only person that gets real, purposeful development is Star-Lord.
Well, yeah, because you figure out
That's
like
it. That's it, and that's
his
all.
arc was like he never knew his dad,
Right. Which was all stuff that was set up in the first movie.
and it was paid off well enough. In
Yeah,
the, second
the
movie.
shit with Ego was good.
and the stuff with Yondu
And, like-
was like the best
Well, see,
thing.
even that though, like, yeah, but you don't get any of the like, that's my boy type shit until the third act. You know what I mean? Like, you were always my son shit. That was not... Like,
It was
he was
set up-
still he was still treating him like...
It was set
like-
up in the first movie that why did this guy
Well, yeah,
not follow
there's
through
a
and
special connection.
bring him to his dad?
Again,
He did not fulfill the job that was
right.
put upon him. He
There was
decided,
there was no...
I like this boy.
There was no movement on that until the third act. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a developing thing throughout the whole time, throughout the movie that was like, here's, you're realizing throughout, it's like, oh, Yondu was like a dad to him and whatever. That's laid on you when shit hits the fan, essentially.
Yeah, nobody's really thinking about like, wait, why do I care about Yondu and Star-Lord's relationship?
Yeah, until that point.
Until the point where, yeah, it's like...
And then it's like, oh shit, he was like a
But
dad
with
to him,
with
whatever.
that one line saying, like, he may have been your father, but he ain't your daddy, like, that kind of struck home with a lot of people.
Right,
like,
exactly. And that was a great moment. That was a great moment, don't get me wrong.
The moment stands on itself being, like, it's... That, just in that dialogue...
Right.
It sums up the movie. It encompasses everything. It's like... If you think about it in the grand scheme of things, these people aren't your siblings, but they are your family.
Right, exactly.
I'm not your dad.
Which was the point, which has been the point of Guardians so far, is like this ragtag group of people that are loners find this fammy. You know what I mean?
Found because they're all like ostracized from their parents, like Thanos. They're brought away from them, and Drax's family is basically decimated from Thanos, and like they're all affected by this universe. But they come together to fight the galaxy.
They become a family through the fact that they have these inadequacies that they in themselves. The things I liked though, I liked the just simply because of the fact that I thought it was funny in the first ones, the bringing back of Howard the Duck.
Oh yeah.
For a second, the scene where they're fleeing the Sovereign ships, and they all get destroyed, and you see Kurt Russell standing on top of his fucking ship, just like waving at him as he drives by. That shot was funny. And then I liked Star-Lord's arc because they did that well. You know what I mean?
Press
Like
a button to slice.
Not with those ones.
Not with those ones.
No, because it's got to be exact on those. You got to slash so you hit all the red boxes at once. And the control stick slashing is about as fun to use as it was in Too Human.
Right. But yeah, and then I liked the ego stuff, and that final fight between Quill and fucking Ego was Dragon Ball Z as fuck. That was awesome.
Yeah, it kind of didn't. It hit in some places, but not in others, because there is a thing in these movies where it's like you're supposed to feel these emotions for the characters,
right?
But then they put in a joke in the meantime. It's like, oh, okay, he turns into Pac-Man while they're having this really emotional.
That took me out
fight.
of it. That took me out of it.
Okay.
That took me out of it, and but like, yeah, I like that stuff. One of the things I really didn't like though was the opening, where they're like, I kind of like the idea was cool, but on execution, I don't think it really worked well. The whole like them fighting that monster while Baby Groot's just dancing around and shit.
I like that part where he
was
waved
just like,
high. That was cute.
Groot.
He was just like doing this, and then Gamora was like,
there we go.
Hi.
Yeah, yeah, like shit like that. It lent some stuff, but Baby Groot was just a distraction the whole time. Yeah. He wasn't the like emotional center, whatever that he was in the first one. He was just there. And then also I liked Teenage Groot in one of the 5 after credit scenes.
It was the very last one.
And then also the tease of Adam Warlock at the end. Right, he shows like, I'll call him Adam, because Adam Warlock's a huge character in Cosmic Marvel and in the Guardians of the Galaxy. So I'm excited for that. So yeah, there's I enjoyed it. I had fun. There's things I liked, but I had a lot of fucking problems with that movie. Holy shit. Visually, as always, it's fucking looked awesome too.
God damn.
All the colors and shit were great.
Yeah, it's always really vivid.
Yeah.
Slashes just aren't working.
I am split between stuff I liked, which was very kind of surface level stuff, except for a couple of the story beats. Mm-hmm. And the stuff I had a problem with, which was a lot of structural things and like writing things and whatnot.
We will be right back with the next one. Hopefully we can kill this dude for good.
Hopefully, I don't have to be mad for much longer.
It's the power of America.
I haven't
dude.
said anything like it all this
I
episode.
feel so bad for you, Sean.
Dude, I'm just getting mad. It's okay.
This
It's
is like
it's
the,
helping. You're almost 200%, so you're there.
This is like this.
100%.
This is like
Every successive percentage point I take from him, I add to myself.
There you go.
This is like the final level in Super Star Wars.
Yeah.
yeah.
Holy shit.
The
I don't think this is
Falcon-
anywhere near that, though.
Yeah, it's not as throw up inducing.
Yeah, it's not that bad. We'll be right back.
All right, see you guys.